A lot of people hate posting on social media or are scared to post on social media. I know I still am the same way sometimes. I don't think we should be. I think we should be able to just share what we're passionate about or what we're thinking. A lot of us like to complain about social media, and some people will just stay off it completely, but a lot of people will complain about it but still be on it for hours and hours every day. So for me, I definitely realized that, and I've realized that instead of complaining about it, I should try to be a part of it and make it a more positive place, especially with there's a lot of noise, a lot of misinformation and negativity. So instead of complaining about it, just trying to make it a better place, being positive, sharing good information or good thoughts, and just trying to help people rather than bring attention to yourself or be negative. For quite a long time, up until a few years ago, I would always say I'm not really a social media person, and like Instagram, I don't think I posted from 2022 to or from 2020 to 2023. 3 years not posting anything, and then I went to basically eventually working up to posting every day, and part of that's from having the sharp training thing now, but I was even doing that before it started, and I feel like just a mindset shift with that, kind of some of the things I talked about, just like being part of the trying to bring a more positive spin to it, and just sharing what I'm passionate about or what I've learned or some of my experiences. And I think a lot of people are scared because of judgment from others, and I still get that every once in a while, but I think through time you come to just not care of other people's opinions. If someone talks negatively about, leave something in the comments or something, that says more about them than it does about you. So maybe there's people out there who don't like it, don't resonate with it, but maybe there's something you say or share that completely changes someone's perspective. And so even if it only helps one person, I think it's worth putting out there. And that's what my mentality is now. If I can just help one person or make one person laugh or just change the way they think about something, then it's worth it. Just not caring about what other people think. And yeah, like I said, a lot of negativity and misinformation out there, and I feel like I've learned a fair amount just through my experiences and studies. Just being willing to be vulnerable and put that stuff out there in a way that hopefully resonates with other people. I think you need to post more on social media. I think there's a lot of benefits to doing it. Some of those that I found is just being able to share what you're passionate about. We all have different gifts, different abilities, different likes, and I think it's a shame to keep that to yourself. In today's age we have this platform, all these platforms where you can basically have unlimited reach to anyone in the world, and so just free access to share what you're passionate about, what you like, your opinions, and we can do that in a positive way. And with that reach, being able to reach so many people, you also have the ability to help a lot of people. And again, like I said, even if it's only one person, I think that impact matters. And then Yeah, like you have unlimited reach, and even if a post doesn't do well, if you only get 100 views, just think of a room full of 100 people and getting to speak directly to them. And so I think we take that for granted on social media. We tend to look at likes and all that, and I think if you just visualize how many people you're speaking to when you look at those views or other metrics and just realize how profound that really is, I think that will change your perspective. I know it's changed mine. Other benefits, like I hit on earlier, you learn to not care about what other people think just by doing it over and over again. It's very freeing to just get used to not caring what people think and just trying to help people. I hit on it earlier, but being able to combat the negativity or false information out there instead of just complaining about that stuff, or if you need to just turn it off and get away from it, that's fine. But if you're going to continue to consume it, then you might as well be part of the noise and make it a better place. One of my favorite pieces is just learning to articulate your thoughts and beliefs, what I'm doing now. And I feel like I'm still not great at it, but I've definitely improved just through repetition. It forces you to think about how you can share things in a way that makes sense to people and resonates with people. And it can open yourself up to criticism, not necessarily in a bad way, but in a good way. Like, if you put your opinion out there and someone disagrees and has a valid reason, it at least opens yourself up to another worldview and maybe changes your perspective. So I think that's powerful. So those are just a few of the benefits that I've realized just from sharing more on social media. So I encourage you to do the same and be consistent with it and see what happens. And yeah, stop caring what other people think. Stop keeping your passions to yourself and just put yourself out there and see what happens.